All right, we got about 5 minutes left until the close, and I don't think much more is going to go on. So let's take a look at what we have. Here's the daily right here, and you could see that nice strong bar up. What's a little disconcerting is the momentum hasn't really turned that much, but we are making a higher low. If we get a continuation tomorrow, then that's a nice higher low, and it's just a bullish momentum, and we could look for this thing to start challenging the highs, and then maybe look for higher highs, and just continue with the bull market. If you look at the 60 minute, the momentum actually has moved up pretty nicely, but I would expect it to make a higher low over here. I would expect a higher low over here, and that would start an uptrend on the 60 minute. Right now, we can't even argue that we have an uptrend. We have a lower low, we have a lower high if we turn around right now. So we really need to make a lower low. But that would be nice if we get that tomorrow, a lower low, because it'll give us a good entry right here, and another opportunity to make money. Today was a phenomenal day. I mean, if you didn't make money today, man, you just can't make money in the market. And hopefully we get another day just like that tomorrow. Taking a look at the Dow, I'm sure that's more of the same. Yeah, the Dow also down in the right-hand corner where my arrow is, gave us a good strong bar. Didn't quite close that gap, so we could probably look for that to happen tomorrow. But we've got a lower low on the momentum. That's kind of questionable. It's interesting. We're going to have to watch the Dow tomorrow and see what it does for us. That was a pretty strong rally back, but didn't quite close that gap. I would have liked to have seen that. The composite, same thing, closed the gap. Gave us a nice strong bar up. The 60 minute is looking positive. But again, we're going to need to see a higher low to see a change in trend. This could just be a dead cat bounce, from these highs, and then we turn around and tank again tomorrow. That's a pretty good retrace, but let's hope that's not the case. Looking at Bitcoin, or one of the derivatives of Bitcoin, I mean, it's just sad. It looks like everybody's out of it. I mean, Asia is just crushing Bitcoin, literally. I mean, I think it was Malaysia that drove a steamroller over 125 mining machines, Bitcoin mining machines. So, yeah, regulators are getting involved, and that's what's scaring everybody out of this situation, and that's what's got to work out. I mean, governments don't like competition with currency. I mean, you see what's going on between the U.S. and China, and that's basically a currency war. They'll lobby on humanitarian issues, but it's a currency war. So bonds, looking at TBT, yeah, that's what we need to see. So this is a short on bonds. So we want to see bonds start coming down. That'll also help the market a little bit. But we have a strong bar on the daily right here. It's an engulfing bar. That would just lead me to believe that the short TBT is going to go up, which obviously means that bonds are going down. If you look at bonds, a 10-year bond, it'll have relatively the same pattern right here, just in reverse, heading down. So there's probably a big engulfing bar to the downside on a 10-year. So the big issue, and what brought the market down, was everybody was thinking this was a flight to safety because of COVID. This kind of encourages me that we should see an update tomorrow in the markets. Let's hope there's no egg on my face. And one of my free folk requested NVDA, which actually I like NVDA. See this 60-minute bar right here. I would have taken an entry breaking that bar, that 187.79. That's pretty interesting right there. The market's closed, so you'll just have to deal with it tomorrow. I mean, it had a strong bar up yesterday. And then today, it's got an inside bar. So really tomorrow, if we open up inside this bar, you could look for your entry breaking that inside bar, this bar, today's bar. So breaking today's high, that could be your entry. If you're looking for an entry. On the 60-minute, this is retraced. If you didn't get in already, I would look tomorrow if you want an earlier entry and take that bar right there, the 330 bar. So I would enter breaking 87.79. And I mean, the momentum is still down on the daily. I think you need a turnaround on the, but this could be the turnaround. I mean, you could wait for the break of this bar here. No, I would probably take that inside bar on that break. But more likely, I would trade it on the 60. I mean, if you want a shorter time frame, then just let me know that. But you could argue, too, that you're just positive on this. Okay. Doesn't want to give me that command. There it is. You could argue that you're positive. You're bullish on this as long as it stays above that trend line right there. And again, your entry could be tomorrow breaking this bar right here. So again, your entry could be on the high of 87.79. And yeah, the momentum is supporting it. It's not a bad trade at all. And then last but not least, oh, look at AMC. Look at AMC. Look at AMC. What happened to the daily? Here it is. All right. So yesterday we talked about taking AMC breaking breaking the 38.83. I would have taken that trade. 38.55. And it's moving up. You're at 41 right now, and I mean, this is not the beginning of a short squeeze. This is just simply a technical trade, and it's set up. I mean, it's that simple. And I think we were looking at the 60-minute too, and that's really where we found the entry. Yeah, right here, which is the same high, 38.55. So the reason why we said this was a trade was because we had the momentum continuing up. That's a trend reversal right there. And away she goes, baby. Made this low right here, which was a higher low, and the momentum just supported it moving up. So there it is. I don't have targets on it really. I mean, it's a technical trade. If you think you're in it until 45, you're out of your mind. It's already made its high. I mean, it would have to make a higher low to get into a trend. It could just turn around and start consolidating in here. But that was an entry if you needed to go long. I don't like this pattern at all. I'd be surprised if we get past this area right here, that 49 to 51 area. I think it probably might tag that and turn around and trade off. But if it does keep pushing, man, and it breaks that 64, then you know, your next stop is that 70, 71. And then the next stop after that is, who knows, 72.62. So if it breaks, the high is 64.96. Your next target is the 62.62, and then you know, you're making new highs. So it's anybody's call from there. I wouldn't bet the ranch on that move. So anyway, that's my EOD. That's my end of the day wrap up. If you like what I'm doing, then stop in tomorrow, 9 a.m., take some trades with us, ask some questions, hit the bell, and hit the subscribe, obviously, and you'll know when we go online and when we post wrap-ups and training material and things like that. And hit the like, because it goes a long way for me. And I appreciate you stopping in and checking out my videos. So have a good evening, and good luck trading.